3 tips for buying and selling your home at the same time. Selling your home when you still need to shop for a new one can feel daunting to even the most seasoned homeowners, especially when the demand for new homes keeps rising, but the supply feels like it's dwindling. You're not alone either if you are already feeling drained by the complex logistics of trying to sell and buy a new home all at once. I'm Sabina Kircher with Hampshire Realty, and in today's video I would like to give you 3 tips for buying and selling your home at the same time. Searching for a new home can be exciting, but many home buyers admit that it can also be stressful, especially if you live in an unpredictable market with plenty of competitors. Unfortunately, waiting out a competitive housing market isn't always the best idea either, since listings are expected to remain limited in the most coveted neighborhoods. In fact, as a current homeowner, you could be in a better position than most to capitalize on sellers' market and make a smooth transition from your old home to a new home. We can help you preparing the road ahead and answering any questions you have about the real estate market. For example, here are some of the most frequent concerns we hear from our clients who are trying to buy and sell at the same time. What will I do if I sell my home before I can buy a new one? Tip number 1, flex your muscles as seller. In competitive market, buyers might be willing to make significant concessions in order to get the home they want. In some cases, a buyer agreed to a rent back clause that allowed the seller to continue living in the home after closing for a set period of time negotiated in a contract. Tip number 2, open your mind to short-term housing options. While it can be a hassle to move out of your old home before you're ready to move into your new one, it's a common scenario. If you are lucky enough to have family or generous friend who offer to take you in, that might be ideal. If not, you'll need to find temporary housing. Check out furnished apartments, vacational rentals, and month-to-month leases. If space is not an issue, consider putting some of your furniture and possession into a storage. You might even find that short-term rental arrangement can offer you an opportunity to get to know your new neighborhood better and lead to a more informed decision about your upcoming purchase. Tip number 3, embrace the idea of selling now and buying later instead of stressing about timing your home sale and purchase perfectly. Consider making a plan to focus on one at a time. Selling before you're ready to buy your next home can offer a lot of advantages. For one, you'll have cash on hand from the sale of your current home. This will put you in a much better position when it comes to buying your next home. From budgeting to mortgage approval to submitting a competitive offer, cash is king, and by focusing on one step at a time, you can alleviate some of the pressure and uncertainty.